Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapping Chronicles. We're coming back at you with another Ratchet video. Okay, here we have a Benchtop. Has a long number for a model number. Is 3203003, and this is CRV chrome vanadium, and it's made in Taiwan. And I know we do mostly lately I've been doing a lot of USA, more classic stuff, but it's always good to come back and do some of this not so classic, more utilitarian, cheaper, I guess you could say, style ratchets that are floating around. And remember, not all of us, certainly not me, started out with pro gear or American made ratchets or tools. One day I'm gonna bring out my first ratchet set from like the mid 90s. It's so funny. I probably paid like 10 bucks for it. And with that set, I removed my first spark plugs. So I guess, these cheap tools, they do come in handy for simple stuff, if you're in a pinch, or that's all you can afford, really, or you're young and starting out, then later on you can get better stuff. Okay, oh yeah, and I am doing my own challenge where I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by sometime in the next century, and like 80 or 81 away from 2,000. So you guys come on and help me out. And the last leg here, just give me the HBO special. The HBO specials, help a brother out, hit the like, hit the subscribe, so I can reach my goal finally. Okay, we got the Benchtop here. This is a 3/8 model, 3/8 drive, and it's also a quick release, so it has the added, I guess, bonus of having a quick release. And this one has the switch, and usually where you see arrows with R and arrows with L, it's usually Taiwan or China. That's a kind of a giveaway for something foreign when you see those symbols on a ratchet. In my experience, I've never seen those on any USA ratchets. And what else? Oh yeah, you see when it's ratcheting, you see it's moving back and forth the switch, so we know it's a style of batwing pawl. And actually it's very similar to this creation here. We all know this is like the king of every garage sale, the last model of USA Craftsman. And they actually made these in China also, so you see these Craftsman USA and non-USA. I think they still make these, or recently they stopped making these in China. You might not be able to find these anymore. I think the last time I went to Lowe's, I didn't see these anymore. I think last year I did see them. But as you can see, they're very similar. Has a ring, snap ring there, and a little plate that you take out. And we get a snap ring plier here, and we take out this ring. And this ring seems not too springy. I wouldn't like torque it all the way to the bottom, or it'll probably stay torqued or stay like in that form. It doesn't seem like the metal is all that great, but I guess it suffices. And you pull up on the gear here, or just drop out the plate. Here's the plate, very thin, like almost paper thin, maybe construction paper thin plate, and very similar to the Craftsman. Craftsman also has a very thin plate. And here is the gear. The gear doesn't look like it's much wear on it. Looks pretty brand new. I I think the difference between this one and the Craftsman is usually the Craftsman has like a the teeth aren't this pointy on their gear. See how pointy these teeth are? Didn't count them. I would say maybe like 45 teeth on this gear. And here is the inside. Doesn't look too bad. Typical Taiwan. Recent. They do pretty good broaching, pretty good work in their ratchets. So it looks pretty clean. Let's take out the pawl. There's a ball and spring under the pawl, so be careful that so it won't shoot out. Okay. There's the ball. And here's the pawl. And the pawl has 3 teeth per side, and on the back has the cutout for the switch, that little switch protrusion that fits in there, so it can switch back and forth. That's what that looks like. And the switch is a little unusual, that it kinda comes out from the inside. On others, like the Craftsman, you have to wiggle it, and when it disengages with the pawl, you're able to, there's like a lip that holds it in place from this side, so you come out this side once you disengage from the pawl. This one, no, this one there's a lip here that holds it into the mechanism from the inside. And you also see at the bottom there's a lip that holds the lip that matches that lip on the switch to hold the switch in. And here is the bottom is the spring, and the spring looks like it's more towards the back, the switch side, and it's canted. It's pretty canted. I guess that's how they made these. They used to go through from the top in the old days and drill all the way through, a straight drill, but now I guess they figured it'd be easier just to go from the side here and drill this way, and that's what they did. Now you don't have the hole on the top anymore, where you would see on older ratchets. And should we take the spring out? Why not, since we're here already? Okay, that's what the spring looks like. Not much to see. And you get a better look at the hole. You put the spring back in. Okay. Alright, to get all this back together, take the switch from the inside and drop it in like that. Now the ball, you just drop the ball in and kind of wiggle it around a little bit so the ball will be on top of the spring. Let me get a tweezer. That'll help me put the ball. Okay. Kind of like that. And the trick is to get the pawl in and kind of smush the ball down. Let's see if I'll be able to do this on the first try. No, of course not. Never on camera. There we go. That's a little bit more stable. Okay. Okay. Smush it like that, and turn it around, and it kind of glides on the protrusion from the switch. It kind of glides on to the hole, so for some reason it doesn't give much problems as long as it's canted in the same direction of the hole, like the same length of the hole. It pretty much just slides in. The trick is to get it on top, to get the pole to smush down the ball, and so it won't disengage. Now you just take your gear, and this is what it looks like when it's ratcheting. And it's engaging. And take your plate, drop that in. Now take your little ring here with the rabbit ears, and it flies off. It's right here. Let me try that again. There we go. See if it's ratcheting. This one's pretty good because the spring doesn't have a lot of tension, so the back drag is pretty smooth on this one. Doesn't feel too bad at all. It's very clicky because it has those sharp teeth. You can really hear them click when they ratcheting. Well, there we go, guys. There is the Benchtop, the 3203003 Ratchet. Not sure Benchtop if they were a retailer or where these were sold originally. I know I've seen them before, and they're kind of popular. I've seen that name and seen these tools before, but I'm not sure who's the main retailer. Alright guys, that's all we got for now. Until next time.